Hello everyone, welcome to Biomix Life Science Hub. Today we will be discussing about developmental biology with the topic Hedgehog signaling pathway. Before knowing about Hedgehog signaling pathway, first of all we have to understand why do we need a signaling in case of developmental biology. In case of developmental biology, we need signaling for various type of factors. Now one by one we will see what are the factors for which we need a signaling. We need signaling for embryonic development, for body patterning, for the activation of the gene activation, for protein synthesis, and for determining the fat. Okay, and we have various type of signaling, but today we will discuss about Hedgehog signaling pathway, which is a paracrine factor. Paracrine factor or paracrine signaling. Paracrine signaling means when two cells are in close proximity. Now we will be dealing today with Hedgehog signaling pathway. Hedgehog signaling pathway, and this hedgehog was discovered in Drosophila. Discovery was in Drosophila. And we have various type of hedgehog. There are three types of hedgehog. Three types of the first one is sonic hedgehog, which we can write as SHH. The second one is desert hedgehog, which we write as DHH, and the third one is Indian hedgehog. These three have different work. Like the sonic hedgehog work in axis and polarity determination, as well as in eye field specification. And the desert hedgehog is responsible for spermatogenesis. And the third one, which is Indian hedgehog, it is working in bone growth. Now, when we are talking about the signaling, we need a receptor as well as a ligand. When the ligand will come and bind to the receptor, it will be activated. In case of hedgehog signaling pathway, the receptor is the PAST, which is a protein, and it is working as a receptor, and it is a 12 transmembrane protein. 12 transmembrane protein. Besides this protein, we have another protein which is known as smooth end, and this one is a single transmembrane protein. When we talk about the ligand, here the ligand is the hedgehog. Now with the help of the diagram, we will understand how this work is performing. This is a condition in presence of hedgehog. In presence of hedgehog. We have a receptor present here which is having 12 transmembrane paths, and the name of the receptor is patched. and it is having a hydrophobic nature as it is crossing the plasma membrane. When the receptor is present, it needs a ligand. The ligand which is present here is the Hedgehog. Here the ligand will come and bind. Besides this PAS, we have another protein which is known as smoothen. When this ligand, that is Hedgehog, will come and bind to the receptor patch, this patch will be activated, and when this patch is activated, it will activate the smoothen, which will help in further work to be done in the signaling pathway. Now we will see what is taking place in the cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm, there is microtubule present. And there is a transcription factor which is known as cubitus interruptus, which we can write as CI. This is a transcription factor, and this transcription factor can only perform its work when it is in a free state. But here what happens in case of in the cytoplasm, it is bounded with microtubules and some other factors which are known as COS2 as well as fuse. These are bonding with the CI, cubitus interruptus, and there are some other factors like pKa and SLIM. These are inhibiting the work of CI. It is not allowing the CI to work as a transcription factor. It is taking place in the cytoplasm. This work is done when there is no Hedgehog or ligand is not present. But when the ligand, which is Hedgehog, will come and bind to the receptor, it will be activated and it will activate the smoothen. Now the smoothen will deactivate all the factors which was inhibiting the CI, or it was bound with the CI. Like it will inhibit the microtubule, it will inhibit the work of COS2, it will inhibit the fuse to work, and it will also inhibit the pKa and SLIM. Now when these all are inhibited, they cannot perform its work, so they will leave the CI in a free state. Now the CI is free, as the work of COS2, fuse, microtubule, pKa and SLIM are inhibited by the smoothen. Now when the CI is in free form, it will be working as a transcription factor. So to perform its work, it has to first enter into the nucleus. This is the nucleus. In the nucleus, there is a fragment of DNA in which the gene needs to be transcribed after the transcription. Now the CI, which was free, it will enter into the nucleus and it will be present here. It will come and bind in this region and it will allow for further transcription to take place. Now due to the presence of CI, further transcription took place. And the gene was produced which was known as wingless. Now we will see what will happen in absence of this Hedgehog. Now this is a condition in absence of Hedgehog. Hedgehog is absent here. Here there will be the receptor present which is having a 12 transmembrane. It is a protein and it is working as a receptor. Its name is patched, and near to patch there will be smoothen present. This is known as smoothen. This is also a protein. Now here there is no Hedgehog present. So in the cytoplasm, microtubule will be present attaching to the CI, which is cubitus interruptus, a transcription factor. There are some other factors like COS2, fuse will also bound to the Ci and it will not allow the Ci to be free. Now, in absence of the hedgehog, the smooth end cannot inhibit these factors. There was other factor which is known as pKa and slim, which was inhibiting the Ci to perform its work. Now, in absence of hedgehog, the work of pKa and slim is to divide the Ci into two parts. Now, the Ci, which is a transcription factor, now it will be divided into two parts, of which one part will act as a repressor. What was taking place? In presence of a hedgehog, the Ci was acting as a transcription factor. How? When the smooth end was inhibiting the microtubule, fuse and cause. But in absence of a hedgehog, the pKa and slim will divide it into two parts, of which one part will act as a repressor, and the function of repressor is for inhibiting the work of transcription. Now we will see what it will be done in the nucleus. Here it is a nucleus, and inside the nucleus there is a fragment of DNA, and here there is a gene which is needed to be transcribed for the formation of some other proteins. Now this repressor, which is formed from the Ci repressor, will come and bound to this region. Here the Ci. This is the Ci repressor. This will not allow for further transcription. No transcription will be performed. Because the Ci came and bound to this region by which it is inhibiting for further transcription. As transcription is not performed, there will be no wingless. Again we will revise this, what is taking place in presence and in absence of a hedgehog. See, in presence of a hedgehog, there was a receptor called patched. When the hedgehog, it is a 12 transmembrane protein, and it is acting as a receptor. In presence of a hedgehog, this patch will be activated. When this patch will be activated, it will activate the smooth end. And the work of smooth end is for inhibiting the factors like microtubule, fuse and cause, which was bound to the Ci, and they were not allowing the Ci to perform its work. That is for further transcription. Now, when it will inhibited, when these factors will be inhibited due to the activity of smooth end, the Ci will be free and the Ci will enter into the nucleus, and in the nucleus there is a fragment of DNA which needs to be transcribed. The Ci will come and bound to this region and further transcription will take place, and there will be formation of wingless protein. Now we will see what will be the condition in absence of a hedgehog. In absence of hedgehog, here there is a patch receptor and smooth end is present here, but this patch will not be activated. No activation. So as patch is not activating, it will not activate the smooth end. In the cytoplasm, the microtubule, fuse and cause is bound to the Ci and not allowing it to work as a transcription factor. And the pKa and slim, which was inhibiting the work of Ci, now they will degrade or they will divide the Ci into two parts, of which one part will act as a repressor, and this repressor of Ci will enter into the nucleus, and in the DNA region which was present in the nucleus, they will take the place of the activator or the transcription factor. As Ci repressor is present in the fragment of the region of the DNA, in the DNA fragment where the gene is needed to be transcribed, so no further transcription will take place. That is the reason wingless protein will not form. This is all about today's lecture about the hedgehog signaling pathway. In our upcoming video, we will deal with some other signaling pathways. Thank you.